Oh, I can feel the fresh air in my lungs. Today we're in the highlands just outside of Bandung. We're in Lembang on a day trip. We're starting our day off by heading to the Lembang floating market. Let's go and check this place out. Welcome to the floating market of Lembang. We literally just entered and you're greeted immediately with beautiful scenery all around. Look at how gorgeous this is.
This area here is so beautiful with the tree providing shade, and then you have a giant rubber ducky in the back that was blown up. So this is really stunning. I didn't expect this at all, and it seems to be also a little bit of an amusement park or something like that. It looks like they have slides, like rainbow slides and stuff. So yeah, we will have to look around and see what happens. But predominantly, I think we came here to try some food. Hello. Thank you. In order to access this floating market, you have to pay 35,000 Indonesian rupiah per person, which we weren't aware of. We thought it was just a floating market where everybody, like a public floating market, but it seems to be a little bit more of a closed setting and a touristy thing to do, but that's okay. We're just gonna have a look around. I think the first thing on our agenda, as always, should probably be a coffee somewhere. So yeah, let's just go out and hunt for some coffee.
I have to say that we're both very positively surprised about this particular place. It's so incredibly spotlessly clean. There's plenty of action going on. There's so many restaurants, cafes, everything, and it's all on this beautiful body of water where there's plenty of fish actually inside, and there seems to be like a little Tokyo theme or Japan theme. There's also a bunch of restaurants to pick from, as I said, and yeah, I think we're going to be spending quite some time exploring around this floating market area. Very much worth the entrance cost as well. Just there a second ago I was talking about the body of water that we're currently walking around, and yeah, there's a lot of fish, there's a lot of life going on in the water. Very beautiful. These fish are absolutely massive. Have a look.
Okay, so we managed to get ourselves 2 coffees, and by the way, just so you guys are aware, you have to exchange your normal money to these coins. We just exchanged 100,000 because we are probably going to eat something somewhere, and yeah, you cannot pay with the normal government money, but we got ourselves a coffee, so I'm pretty happy about that.
So where we are right now is where you can find the majority of the actual sort of floating market per se. There is people sitting in boats all along here, and they're selling specific dishes. So there's a whole massive selection of local Indonesian culinary food. And then you also have on the other side coffee shops, souvenir shops. Everything that you can think of is kind of for sale here. They also have like floating market merchandise, so you can buy like a floating market t-shirt or a tote bag or a fridge magnet or whatever. So if you are coming here as a tourist and you will be going home and you want some souvenirs, it's definitely an option for you guys. Didn't really see too much pricing, but I'm sure if you bring enough cash with you, you'll leave here very happy. And just have a look here. So this is the actual sort of situation. So you've got boats and more boats all along, and all the way over there on the other side it stretches for maybe 500 meters.
Yeah, it's a pretty large area, and I already spotted some chombro, and I think I kind of would like to try a chombro from here, because I think we only had it in Bogor so far, and I would like to compare the Bogor chombro to the floating market chombro. Would be very interesting to see.
Yeah, chombro is kudapan, like a snack. Really delicious. We actually both fell in love with it, and yeah, we might give it a try. There's a couple of other things around here that we definitely have to try out as well.
just found a kit face painting station, and I really think we should get Luke to get his face painted, like a nice butterfly or something like that with glitter. That would be awesome, I think. And now it's the question what we are going to eat, because we're currently in one area where there's loads and loads of these little food boats floating, and every single boat has something else to offer. So now it's like really difficult to make a decision. I am kind of still leaning towards the chomro, but we're gonna have a look first what they have to offer. This tent looks nice, huh?
Beautiful.
This one
Really beautiful.
Very natural. It's nice. They have different types of bananas to offer as well, fried banana. But they're not called, oh no, it says pisang on the side, sorry. I thought they weren't called pisang, I thought they were just called like keju, gula aren or something, but it's pisang. Fried banana? I love these long bananas, they're so special. We've never seen them before coming to Indonesia.
Nice. Thank you. Terima kasih.
Okay, sama-sama.
Thank you.
The chopsticks are
Oh, I have it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Looks like seating for children. So small, very low to the ground. Okay. So I got myself a nice bubur ayam. Bubur is how do you say? It's similar to porridge, but it's made with rice instead of oats. So it's like a rice porridge, I guess, in English. And I just mix in some of that kropok. Have some nice sambal here on the side as well. In this case, my political way is to stir the dish. In this case,
Diaduk.
But yeah, this is the typical Indonesian comfort food. When you asked me, I love bubur ayam. Yeah, this is beautiful. He also added a little bit of that sweet ketchup, so sweet soy sauce on top of it. So it's beautiful. It's very flavorful. There's a little bit of coriander and I believe something lemony in there as well. Just amazing. Highlight.
So I decided to go for kway teow goreng, which it's being sold in Indonesia, but I think it's a little bit inspired by China, and it has very quickly become a staple in my diet ever since I arrived in Southeast Asia. kway teow, very, very popular amongst most locals. And he asked me if I wanted it pedas, so spicy. I said yes, absolutely. And it was really nice. I got to sort of stand there and watch him go through the process of making it. And it's incredibly fast how quickly he made this from raw ingredients, which is amazing. Just have a look. It looks pretty spicy. So I'm gonna go in now with my chopsticks, which I'm an absolute amateur with chopsticks, so don't be surprised if I don't get anything on the chopsticks. Oh, it worked.
Oh, you have a lot.
Chopsticks are pretty thick, so it's easy for me because I do have very large hands.
They're thick sticks.
Thick sticks.
How pedas is it?
It's pretty spicy. Incredibly flavorful though. Wow, yeah. It's nearly immediately kicking my ass.
Oh no.
But it is amazing. I love the texture of those noodles. And there's plenty of chicken in there as well. Usually they kind of skimp out on the chicken, but there's plenty of meat in there and plenty of greenery in there as well. So this is fantastic. I'm gonna absolutely devour this, but I think I'm gonna need to get a drink because wow, my tongue is on fire.
How cool is this? Just outside of the floating market there seems to be a garden nature area, and it genuinely feels like we entered a different universe. It's so nice. So much nature, beautiful flowers everywhere. It's really, really cool. How cool is this? You have all of these houses along the water where you can just take a rest, and the houses come in different sizes and decorations depending on how big your group of people is. This one here is a little bit bigger and it's built on stilts, and over there are some smaller ones as well. I think they're really nice just to sit and relax for a while. I think this one is too big for us. Maybe we can take a smaller one.
It's amazing. This place is absolutely gorgeous. This is definitely one of the cooler things that we've experienced in the last couple of weeks. This place is amazing. Definitely recommend you guys, if you are visiting or planning on visiting Lembang, to come and check this place out. It's really well worth the entrance cost, and the food that we had is absolutely delicious as well. This whole area is just out of this world. So we couldn't leave the floating market here in Lembang without trying some chomro. As Naomi said earlier, we had some chomro when we were in Bogor, and it is a pretty popular snack in Bogor. I'm not sure if it's popular here in Lembang, but I'm pretty sure it is because it's incredibly delicious. Well, the one we tried in Bogor was delicious. Let's see if the one here in Lembang floating market is also delicious. Pick up a piece here. It's pretty hot on the outside because she freshly fried them just in front of us there. Big, basically giant dough ball, and then on the inside you've got a whole bunch of goodness. So let's give it a try. I'm expecting to burn my mouth here.
I think you're fine, don't worry.
Oh wow. Have a look at that.
Is it also with fermented tempeh on the inside?
Yep, definitely. It's absolutely delicious. There's quite a bit of a kick and spice going on the inside here, but it is really amazing. The texture of this chomro is a lot less crispy than the one that we tried in Bogor. Also, the one we tried in Bogor was shaped almost like a spring roll. These are like chomro balls, so they're very densely packed full of amazing flavors. Actually, very, very delicious though.
Also, you cannot ask for anything more than eating in this atmosphere, right?
Oh yeah.
Check this out. Don't know if you can see it there in the distance. What? Now you can see it. Camera setting is always a little bit confusing with different light settings, but this is so beautiful.
This is amazing, and we paid for 5, and the lovely girl that was cooking them gave us 6. So we have an extra chomro as well. So we have 3 each. This is amazing.
Bonus chomro.
Really, really good.